Okay, enough of 5 minutes of nothing. Let's get going. Alright, let's hit the game. What better way to start than watching supports? Oh, fudge. Look at all this. Look at this. Barney supports. Petra supports. Let's get this one out of the way. If these are like that interesting, I'm gonna skip them, but...
Well, this is fascinating. Linhardt. Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Yeah. Well, let's just play. I don't have water.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She is attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhardt.
Harsh. Alright, what's next?
I am Caspar!
This is the same voice actor as Lawrence, by the way. Wow.
What's going on, Hubert? You need something?
I watched you training earlier. Pitiful display.
True.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
You yell before every move.
I know. I do it on purpose. It's how I get fired up. Was that a problem for you? You
You
scared?
mad, bro? YOLO?
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you'll break it.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you might have a problem with me.
As a matter of fact,
Might as well just call this guy Neebs.
if it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't bother saying anything. But it's not. Your foolishness hurts everyone.
Oh, this is such Battlefield. This is so meta. Battlefield meta. Trying to hide in a bush and like some nerd just, my teammate spawns in and shoots next to me.
It's very likely the enemy could anticipate your next move based on your insipid blather.
The vocab.
If your allies are startled by your outburst and fumble with their weapons as a result. This is not to mention the obvious fact that you would utterly botch any covert operation.
You really think I'm that stupid? I only shout when it's completely necessary. I don't do it all the time.
What you do?
Whatever habits you develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to or not.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control myself.
Okay, it just ends there. Bernie. Okay. How much freaking support he has?
La 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 la.
Oh, I remember this.
Weather for
Watched this
painting.
one like.
Bernadetta? It's just me.
Painting!
No need. I'll stay quiet and stick if you want.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen that one like too many times.
And that one goes
I
there.
don't remember what this one is though.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemy's here!
Oh
Where
yeah,
is
the funniest song.
anyone?
The funniest
Help.
freaking
I'm the
song.
one who came here for help. Well, I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's. All I do is step in. Hey,
Fight! No, 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 I can't!
alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but you should try stepping outside.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. Come on, let's go.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah! Let me down! Let me down!
Calm down. I'm just gonna carry you out of here. And here we are.
Oh, is this the same one that the
Wasn't so
Marianne
bad, now
Ignat
was it?
support?
And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't
It
expect
kind
it
of
to
does
be
look ugly.
so.
I'm not gonna lie. Why did you send him to like?
Come and claim
rubble?
me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Poetic.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What?
You sent her to like
Where am
ruins.
I?
What is this?
Oh, it's
It's ugly.
pretty. Such a lovely view.
Okay. I don't even know what this one's about.
Ferdinand? He has much concentration right now.
Diplomacy has an effect upon weapons development. Oh, Petra,
A short time.
forgive me. I see
I am studying.
a history book.
I am wishing to learn all.
Oh, this? Militaries have to adapt their weapons according to terrain and...
Yes, it isn't.
Oh, does that excite... This is just one of 18 volumes.
I give you my gratitude. Research of weapons could be a good reference for me. Oh, please take my.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, it is a rarity that I forget something. But it is not impossible.
All right. That's cool. All right. Any other things we gotta do here? I think certifications have been done. I don't have like a link to it, but so I'll explain the reset punishments now before I forget. They're gonna be on. I'm gonna have them for now. They're gonna only affect the battles, such as like auxiliary battles or these chapter battles. I'm not gonna include them to affect the monastery yet, because stupid stuff happens in the monastery that I have like nothing, that I don't want to like have to like just get punished for just reset misclicking something. So I'm not gonna do that. As for like the resets, we already had 2 resets that were kind of dumb. So the next reset number 3, our punishment will be we have to make Edelgard a bishop, which is more work than you think it would be. If we reach 4 resets, so 2 resets from now, Byleth is going to be a great knight, which I actually am excited for if we get to that, because I have not used Horse Byleth ever, so I want to try Horse Byleth. But there's a difference between Paladin Byleth and then Great Knight Byleth. Like, Horse Byleth could be interesting, Great Knight is for sure bad, but that'd be funny. Number 5 will be Moral Savant Lysithea. I think I'm going to have to recruit Lysithea anyway, so doesn't matter. But Modus Savant will be funny. 6 is where it starts coming dubious, real extremely dubious. We have to use Anna. So uh-oh. 7 we use Hanneman. Not gonna lie, I do like Hanneman, so I don't mind. 8 is we have to use Aloise, and then 9 resets we use Manuela. And if I, Saros help us if we exceed 9 resets. And this is going on not just for this stream, but for basically the whole time. So, yeah, I'll have to reference that chart I made. I put it on my most recent tweet, but I didn't relink it. So, that's that. Anyway, let's get going. I don't think there's anything else we have to do here. I'm gonna save. Make myself some battle saves. And, hit the mission. Yeah, blah blah.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. Are we going to move forward with our plan?
Oh, fuck,
I believe
got
so.
water everywhere.
How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
We're not wrong.
No one's intuition is perfect. It's ridiculous not to have
Oh,
doubts.
come on, Woodheart.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
Okay.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
Man,
May I
Carrot
let
Box
you get on
sucks.
something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous.
Okay.
He told me.
That was said in jest, Flame. As a professor, you would...
Please excuse us.
Yeah, go.
A coffin. How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to hide where we can guard the stairs to the Holy Mausoleum. If the enemy moves as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape path and capture every last one of them.
Oh wow, capture every last one of them. Instead of not, we just killed them. If capturing was in this game, it would be interesting, but unfortunately, it's not. Come on, game, load. Alright, Dorothy is still with us. Sylvain should be on Byleth. Yeah. So this is where things get interesting. We need to, I saw Bernadetta get hit like 52 with a train lance with Vengeance. I don't know what her actual attack would be, though, on the Death Knight. No, what did she just do? Oh, did she just give away her... Oh, get back. Yeah, items. What? Oh my... It's menus. Equip. .22 attack. So if she takes 39 damage exactly, that's a lot. She gets plus 39. Plus 5. And then I think Vengeance also gives like a flat out bonus as well. Why is this so difficult? Combat arts. Fudge. I hate this so much. Okay. It already has like a, yeah, plus 2 might as well. So we're kind of doing like 22 plus 39 plus 5. I can't even do that in my head. 22, 20, 30, 50. That's 50 plus 14 plus 7, I think. So 62 attack. That's a lot. The Death Knight, however, has 46 He has 46. Oh, I don't know. I think we may have been like miscalculate. We may have miscalculated how much he's gonna take. He has 46 health. So added with that, he has 18 protection. So what was it? Did you say 62 or something? So 46 minus. I think we're just barely off with a ideal, with the most ideal Bernadetta thing. 22 attack. It might not be good enough. How's this also? Do they double her? God, I cannot speak today. Especially, yeah, they double. 19 times 2. Yep. It's like 18. I think that's like, this guy's perfect for Bernadette to kill. For Bernadette to get damaged by. So we're gonna have to get this guy to damage Bernadetta. I still gotta figure out what to do with this guy. Ugh. So yeah, this is gonna be a kind of a stress test. Chest key there. Chest key on this guy. I don't even remember. I think this one has a this one has intermediate CO, which would be nice to get. This one I think has like a speed wing, which is also really good. That for Petra. Obviously Dark CO is on this guy. I don't know who I want to give the Dark CO to actually. I completely skipped it on my Blue Lions Manning. Well, not the Dark CO. Yeah, I didn't really use it in the Blue Lions Manning. I think I just sold it. On Golden Deer, I gave it to Lawrence so he can have Poison Strike, which actually is more useful than you'd think. So, we'll see. We do have heals, so it's like Dorothea is actually not even that much of a dead weight. So we'll see. I don't know who I want to use to bait out this guy. How good is Edelgard? Well, Edelgard doubles. Okay. I think I can devise a strategy. Worried about our like lance uses here. They're all kind of crappy items. Store that for now. Constance is fine. Don't need this. The rest of the stuff looks fine. Lilith is okay. Ferdinand should be okay, I hope. What's the White Verona do again? Resistance by 1? That actually is important. I might have to use that. I don't know who wants it. I think like Edelgard might. Like, let's see. Oh my god. Let's go by resistance. Edelgard has among the highest resistance. I think Cher will give to her since she's basically our tank at this point. It's in character. Golden Apple, Charm. Still haven't figured out who I want to give that to. I might have to give to Bernie, honestly. In fact, I'm going to give it to Bernie. I don't know who could use it better right now. Like Petra, maybe. it would be really good for Petra, but Petra's like fine, she doubles. With Bernie, she needs like every bit of attack she can get, so yeah, use that. Take a actually no, you never use those. Wish I had another archer. Because we're kind of we don't have any free range besides Hubert and Bernadette, but Bernadette's too busy doing her stuff, so ugh. Items, that way it's not useful.
Well,
Shut up. Just replenish it. Just cause,
come back.
what else do we want? Oh yeah, I forgot. I know that they're gonna suck, but actually, but I've been complaining about it forever,
Is that
so
the one? Thanks a
I'm buying
bunch.
them. Where's Ferdinand?
Is that
He
the one?
complained how I
Thanks a
don't have
bunch. Come
that they
back.
could be using 1-2 range, and I just never put it on them. So yeah. Anything else here? Okay, we gotta set up this turn 1 strat. Wish I could. Man, that guy has so much range. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, Petra probably can go there. Sure. One last thing. So,
Is
early
that
on.
the one? Thanks a bunch.
Excuse me. Jeez. One last thing. I'm gonna actually purchase some chest keys.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
You know, just in case I need to, like, I actually want to
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back
I
soon.
don't, just so it's convenient, I should say. Take a vulnerary off our guy. Everything else I think will be fine. I'm gonna actually give him the concoction. Why does Constance have the trade secret? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's not do that yet because I need to think. I just need to sit and think about this hard. Okay, it's enough thinking. Let's go. One second. This might take a while. This actually might take a while.
Well,
I don't want to be caught with my pants down.
is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
I don't want to be caught with my pants down. This might actually take a long time. Okay. Now we can start. After I save. Oh my god. Save. Let's go.
We were right. Unwanted guests have come to visit.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Our enemy appears to be after the tomb of Saint Saros in the back. Are they attempting to steal her bones?
Maybe.
It would be best to defeat them before they achieve it. Look closely.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We must pay it.
Wow, one of those should have been used in part 2 maps. Okay, is there a crit chance in this guy? No. How much damage do you do? 16 to Petra. And a lot of range on him as well. Oh, I think this guy doesn't move. He doesn't, he's a healer. So if we move
Stay focused.
Byleth, let's say put him here. That weight. Say we put Ferdinand here. Or Edelgard, excuse me. Oh, fuck. Ferdinand has a fresh one, but that was a mistake.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That's my cue.
Yeah, another mistake.
Helpful.
Okay, still going for Petra.
I will get the victory.
It's not the most ideal spot. I should have like fixed this about. Okay, let's see how this goes. Have 3 charges. Yikes.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these.
I should have moved
fools.
Bernie. Fuck, that was a mistake.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight is a powerful enemy.
Thank you. That is unfair.
Well, how was that?
Ow. Okay. I think Edelgard might be the only thing that survives him. He has 37 fucking attacks, 17 attack speed. He's most certainly doubles Edelgard. Yeah, 20. I don't think she survives at all. Does Petra survive? 37 attack. She has 30. I think she just barely dies. And she doesn't even double. She doesn't even escape the double. It's
I'd rather retreat.
okay, well, how's this looking so far? Oh, it's not even a good hit rate. Not to mention, like, he's not in range. Yeah, this is kind of yikes. So how much did she do? Okay, we can like, yeah, obviously augment it, but it's not great. It's already like, this is the most we're doing right now. And what? This guy only has 9 protection, so Bernadetta's like thing right now hasn't worked out. But it's not fear. It's not fret 2 yet. Let's not fret yet. Vengeance.
Anywhere I can hide. What did I expect?
Yeah. There's no way we survive that. 9 million years. 17 attack speed. What's this stuff? What is the skills? Excuse me. Kanto, Lance Fair, of course. There's nothing. There's like nothing we have, I don't think. Maybe Petra with a training sword. Well, outspeed him. Anyway, let's get ourselves situated. This is where like having a Leone or having like just the guys that can rally are better. Maybe I should have like started using the rallies. I don't want to get that support going. Finally, we get like a map where Constance is actually like at full.
Put me in there.
See, the issue is that like let's just say hypothetically we yeet like we yeet Bernie up there. I don't know if she lives. Cause oh, maybe she does. Maybe she does. This is such a bad idea, but we have some.
Thank you.
We have some leeway. Gambit. Oh, okay, this is a bad idea. Oh boy. This is not gonna be good. 44. Oh, but we have no hit. Damn it. Oh, you know why? He's on the stupid avoid tile. We have to. That means we have to get him off. That sucks. We just wasted the We wasted the thing. If we trade, say, if we trade this over, just yeah, we can heal. It doesn't matter. Let's go here. It's still like I think just enough for him to double. Because I think it's just, you need 4 to double. So she gets doubled. So, let's look. 37, he doubles Edelgard. I think. Yeah, he doubles Edelgard. But if Edelgard... If Edelgard trades over the Letter Shield, she might... How much protection does she get from Letter Shield? 1. Okay, she gets 3. Why does she have more? Is it Imperial Archers? Like she has 13. So then she only takes a very good number of 24. She takes 24. How much does she take? How much damage does she get? Oh, it's 100%. No, there's no way. Ward plus 40. Only a 70 as well. This is so bad. This is so fucking bad. How about our other options? How about our dude here? Yeah, she takes less hit. But he is gonna die. Byleth. What's our best option? Still, it's awful. And we can't like go on this. That doesn't work. So like, I'm wagering that the best option really might be like we have to like try to pray for support bonuses. I don't know what bonuses we get because you know 3H's supports suck and it's only like the C supports. For sure, Petra's not gonna avoid a double. Let alone I don't even know if she survives. What I can do is I can unequip her. What does that do if I just unequip her? She has 15 attack speed. Okay. I think she still died. Because 7 protection. Oh, I think that might be barely enough. That might be actually be barely enough. That is barely enough. Okay, let's do it. She's gonna die, and I'm gonna like do a reset here, but or like a divine pulse. But it's our best option. I just hate that we had to use a we used our gambit here. But what can you do? Okay, I need to set this up perfectly now. She has the support, I think, with them.
Well done.
Casper has like no ban. I should have gave him a gambit. Like, let's try this. Let's try it.
Like moths to a
I love his battle theme. I wish it was the actual default. She's gonna crit. What the fuck?
I did not grab the victory.
What the fuck was that? It's so.
I told you that
It's so stupid. Okay, let me just see if this works though.
There's no way.
Where's the thing? No, it doesn't. This won't help her. Like I was thinking that we can give this to nullify the crit, but it doesn't. It only nullifies extra effectiveness. So if I like, let's say tried it here. Of course, that's the RN that gives it. Okay, so like that, that combination works, and obviously Vengeance is awesome. However, he still kills Petra. That's unfortunate. That's. Her luck is... What's the best luck? Hubert has the best luck. It's not that much though. It's only like by 8, so... There's no really avoiding that crit rate. Maybe we just can't do it. We have to get him off that stupid thing. That's the problem. That is just the problem.
I'd rather retreat.
Okay, where are her supports again? Let's try this
Put me in
again.
there.
No,
I will
nothing
get the
like just doing the exact same thing and like getting punished for it.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Appreciate it.
I will prevail.
She has a C support with her.
Stay focused.
Sally forth!
I thought we got support with her. What the hell?
Battle.
Go there. I don't know, rally. Whatever.
You'll be repaid.
As you wish.
That's my cue.
Let's look at this again.
Like
Crit.
I did not.
I told you that
Oh my god. How much do I have? One charge. Alright. I'll play like that. Okay, looks like it's just random. Let's just go on the map. I have one charge left. It's not awesome by any means to, like, be stuck with the one charge, but whatever. Just do that. J, little magic go. We are. Hey, we are dangerously close to getting making Edelgard a bishop, because I just spent 2 turns trying to bait this guy out, and I got, you know, I got the lovely 35% crit because the game wants to punish me. He doesn't double Edelgard. It's just, I think this is the move, except Edelgard's not there. Okay, looks like we're gonna waste turns. I have no idea what's going on there, really. But that's okay. I rarely do, yeah.
As you wish.
See, I was trying to get an early Death Knight kill so I don't have to worry about him, but apparently the game doesn't want me to do that, so we're going for a different strat.
Thanks so much.
Put me in there.
Sally forth!
I have all the tools to kill the Death Knight right now. It's just I don't. His AI is being he's being a troll because I can't like because he's on this magic tile. He has none of my things are gonna hit him.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Like Edelgard's
That's
Gambit
my
will
cue.
hit him, but that causes the problem
I
where
will get the
he's not gonna
picture.
move. Alright. What's this one give me? This one gives me defense. Oh, Crimson Flower. CF Maddening is Crimson Flower on Maddening mode. Yeah, whatever. Rallying this.
A great help.
Yeah, these guys suck. Let's just push up Bernie. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's the same movement. Well, I guess it does. Well, let's go here. Yep. Crimson Flower. Yeah, Crimson Flower is the route I'm taking. There are technically four routes you can take in Fire Emblem Three Houses. It is and Crimson Flower is the Edelgard route, aka her route. I mean, like in the story, I'm doing her story essentially.
The reinforcements haven't arrived? If they
Not exactly. There is a DLC story, but the four routes are all excuse me.
Now you know your limits.
They're all vanilla. There are the 3 houses, and then there's like a church route you can take. Oh, that sucked. Okay. I don't think Edelgard can kill this guy, no. Can anyone kill this guy? Ferdinand can. Can Petra do it though? It'd be awesome if Petra can. No. Sucks to suck. Oh, actually, no, she can. Oh, Flag Doctor Mask. Oh,
One more
yeah.
success.
It's only 8, yeah, it's not too bad. We can
Think
just
this
send
through.
Edelgard over. However, that's like probably like risky. I wish we had more move, fudge. Because we're heavily turtling this. And like, I would love just to kill this guy right now. I probably can, honestly. Actually, no, we really can't. No, we can. Let's see. Can how much damage does Bernie Data do? A lot. That's a lot. As long as this guy doesn't have a hand axe, we're good. And then I can even just do this. This is awesome. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I thought I had like a, whatever, let's do this.
The mark of nobility.
Yeah, just doing, put the heal out.
Well done. I will prevail.
Oh, if I had like a, nah, we'll just play it safe. I can whip this guy with a mire, However, maybe it'll be Duke. Yeah, we can. Hubert has way like, oh, we have a lot of magic uses now. You have our favorite route? I really like Golden Deer, but like and I do like Blue Lines too. I'm like not as familiar with the Black Eagles routes, to be honest. Oh, we really can't do that then. Okay, that sucks. Can we not like trade over the jab? No, we can't. Okay, then we'll just wait this over. We'll wait it out. So apparently, supposedly, according to the the GameFAQs research I've done, the Death Knight will randomly move to go this way. Alright, who do I want to give this kill to? I guess Caspar. Can he actually do something here? No, he still sucks. What the hell? I like the
what a jump.
fact that if we missed there, he was dead. It's a 90. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I like Golden Deer. Golden Deer's fun. Okay, how much res does this lady have? She has 13 res, so, you know, what else then? Edelgard it with her 10 res. Yeah, she only takes 3 damage. This is pitiful. Do we double them? Unfortunately, we do not, but we do so much damage, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we might as well use that. The Aranax here. Yeah. Curve through. Go over here. Sure, why not? We'll just try and move everyone up. It's unfortunate because we still, like, even if we, like, you know, if we go up here, we still have to deal with the fact that this guy is still camping this, like, objective. So we can't, like, get past him until he decides to move, which sucks. Like, I want him to leave already. I should have healed Ferdinand. I don't want to use a physic because we're gonna need physics later, and like it's not in dire straits yet. This is absolutely sloppy movement. You know, rally hero for the LOLs. She had crit rate. Oh,
that won't do it all.
I don't know. I discussed this last year. I don't think Iron Man in this game is like sounds fun in the slightest. Like I'm doing reset punishments now, so like if I reset this chapter, I'm gonna have to make her a bishop, which you know feels bad, but like in just a traditional Iron Man, I just don't think works for this game, or it just sounds like hell to do. God. We can try again to see if she doesn't though. Like this guy's in our range. We can't. I'm trying to set up this so I can like actually get a chance to kill this guy, but every like option here sucks. And now we're like stuck with like. I mean, we can wait him out. What turn are we on? Turn 7? We have 18 turns left. We killed his boss. The boss here is a chum. We can, like, kill him, but it's about getting rid of this guy, which sucks. I would have gotten him out by now, but he doesn't want to move. And when he moves, he crits my units. Oh wait, that's his movement range? Okay, wait, I had it wrong. Okay, so actually, we're good, we can move. No, but like you have so little tools to like actually Iron Man this game. I think it's just a bad game to Iron Man. Because like not only do you do you mean the Radiant Dawn? Do you mean the Path of Radiance Japanese Maniac mode and not the Radiant Dawn? Because the Radiant Dawn, there's kind of a difference between those two. Just do train X, whatever.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Yeah. Okay, just clear that out. I go for Huber. It doesn't honestly really matter which one they go for, honestly. Actually, probably don't want them going that way anyway. Just use Miasma, buddy. Okay, let's go heal Ferdinand. It's kind of like, well, it's not even like Path of Radiance, like a Maniac mode. I haven't done that myself, but I've seen multiple streamers do it. And like that game, you can get soft lock. There are soft locks in that game that are very apparent. I think this game has more soft locks compared to Path of Radiance. Because the biggest like soft lock I can think of is Clash. If you don't have, like, if you lost all your carries, you cannot Ike solo Clash. The rest of the game after Clash is doable, but gain through Clash without something that on the sorts of you want Oscar, you probably want Oscar, you need at least one of the good flyers. And preferably it has to be either Jill, like a trained Jill or trained Marcia. I don't know if Tanith can do it. Tanith probably can do it, but ugh. Like I've seen the most recent like Maniac mode Iron Man I've seen was oh god, it's awful. Was someone made it to Clash, and he lost Oscar very early on. It was such a bad like loss because Oscar just promoted and he overextended with his Oscar on the that Gallia Defend chapter. It was a really good Oscar as well, but he managed to get to Clash without Oscar. He did. I don't even think he used Kieran really. He couldn't use Kieran, so he was doing Path of Radiance with basically. I think he lost Jill, so it was basically his carries were Makalov, which is funny. It was Makalov and Marcia. It was so funny, but yeah, he got stuck on Clash. It was actually looking doable, just that he had to rely on Ike as a carry, and carry Ike is very, very dubious. I like that, but I want to try. We need to give our experience somewhere else. Fuck, this guy sucks. What the? Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. If we had a rally strength guy, that would be awesome, but we don't. Okay, like, I say that, but like, Byleth is not looking that much better. Okay, is Ferran kill? No. Man, my... Okay. Fuck it.
Got him!
I don't know. The thing with like Path of Range also is that I think if you're not playing Maniac mode, Path of Range is like the most boring game. You could hit someone else until they join your cult. I mean, group of little knights. Yeah. Like, I did an Iron Man of hard mode just a few months ago, and then I realized, man, this game is way too fucking easy. Like, the only way to like make it remotely challenged is if you sandbag and like use you don't use Oscar, you don't use like you train like multiple bad units, and I don't know, I kind of dislike that about it, because at that point you really are just sandbagging, and it's equivalent. It's like the equivalent of like playing Awakening without using power up. I'm like, okay.
Thanks so much.
The game is like interactive because we're saying these parameters where these like really obscure parameters. Okay, still no Death Knight interaction. I'm beginning to worry if we can't just get him. This sucks. Okay, we'll go here. I actually need to be careful because in the case like this guy actually starts moving, I need her battalion to be full. So maybe don't attack him right now, or don't use Edelgard for that. Let's go unlock this chest though. Intermediate seal. Again, the one I really want is this one, and that's a this is I think Speed Wings, or I think it's Spirit. It might be Spirit Dust. In that case, Spirit Dust kind of gross. I don't care. Ferdinand's too far away to do a rally. Oh, we gotta worry about these guys too. They're catching up. How's this? What's this guy looking like? 8 protection, 35. I think worst comes to worst, we can like yeet Bernadetta out here and just eat Vengeance and get out of it. What's my favorite Fire Emblem game? That's a good question. I actually really like Radiant Dawn. It's a beautiful broken game. But yeah, I like Radiant Dawn. I like the story. I actually really like the the split routes sort of thing, where it does like you play as the Grail Mercenaries, you plays the Dawn Brigade, plays Crimean Royal Knights. Like, I think about that aspect about that is fantastic. Like, sure, you play like the Dawn Brigade sucks, but I feel like it's a good, like, it's like a movie. You know, you split two different scenes happening at once. It's cool. Like, it adds an epic scale to the game and the world. Oh fuck! Did we get hit? I should have not skipped that. Fuck! What the fuck? And we don't even like do good damage. Okay. Well, good thing we have this. Where's my thing? Wow, look how good game design.
Hide.
Don't have good hit rates. We really need to have Lindhart like try to feed Lindhart a kill. I just don't know how, because he sucks. Combat. Sure, whatever. Please dodge. Please dodge. How bad is it? That still has a lot. 16 out of 30. Okay, that's still fine. Fire. Damn it. Oh wait, no. Here. We can do this. 1 second. Yeah, we're good. hit a rally. Like after Radiant Dawn, it becomes a little tricky. So I really like FE6 actually, because I like the way the game, like the hard mode or even the normal mode is designed.
Sleeping this whole time.
Is that like you play you have more. It requires you to use a different like array of units, I find. So like archers. Okay, I shouldn't say archers, but like the nomads are really good, fun to use in that game. And you know, Rutger is really fun to use in that game. And you want to use like all these like units you wouldn't use in like the other GBA games. And like it's not because it's like unit tourism or anything. It's because they're actually good.
Well done.
And the game wants you to use them. Now, obviously, like stuff like Armor Knights suck, and you know, even though I said Nomads were good, the Archers kind of suck. The Fighters still suck, but you know, you have a lot of fun units using that game. That game has a lot of fun units. It has a lot of, you know, bullshit game design, sure, but it also, I think it's fun as hell.
You'll be repaid.
And I was thinking about, I also like Echoes, mostly because I just think that game, I love the story and everything, but I haven't played in a while, so we'll see. Also, like I saw, like what Mecha's, like he did a re-review of his tier list, and he put the Pegasus Knights like super low now. I'm like, damn it, I love them. What the hell? What happened to the? Why did they fall off? Okay, you're not gonna attack. How much speed does he have? 10. Probably kills Caspar. Oh, I love 6 full fucking damage. Bernadette probably kills, yeah. Man, Caspar sucks. I'm gonna just keep saying that to the end of time. Caspar is ass. Whatever, just toss it, headaches. Okay, you know what?
Haven't done yet?
That's not awful. This is only the oh, it's res. Sure, I guess we'll like res up here. Let's go middle. Oh no, Dorothea. Dorothea level up. I don't want that. I don't know, like I kind of don't understand it, the needing to have bad units in games like this. Why not just make everything character viable, even if it's niche? It's because they didn't understand how to. They didn't understand that, like, you know, how important movement was in some games. I'm thinking about Armor Knights, and like the issue with Armor Knights was the game designers did not understand the conflict of the fact that that movement is super important in these games, and they just like, instead of like actually giving units good movement, they just opted to saying, oh, having high defense is okay, despite the fact that, you know, even though they have like okayish defense, are still ass. Because maybe they survive like one wyvern hit, but because they have no movement, They cannot run away from the wyvern that's gonna be chasing them all down all the fucking time. So it's just they have Armor Knights there because by default, because you know what's an FE game without Armor Knights? Even though Armor Knights don't actually help. Okay, we're in a trouble.
Dangerous.
Actually, no, we can just never mind. I have this button. I have the Bernadetta button. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Fuck me! Okay, never mind.
Think this through.
Damn it. I have 2 of them.
We won't hold back.
Don't miss.
Well, how was that?
Well, that was fun. Unfortunately... Okay, no, never mind. Byleth should double here.
Should I have held back?
Look, we can complain about FE7's like map design all we want. I think the most impressive thing FE7 did was it made an Armor Knight viable in in Oswin. Like Oswin's good. He's like the only good like Armor Knight in the series. That's like used for the intention that like he's a guy with a high defense. What the fuck is Byleth wearing? I gave him like a fancy DLC costume. He's wearing like a dancer's toga or whatever. It's kind of funny. Oh wait, oh yeah, I forgot about this. You like this? Woo. It's like I'm playing Fire Emblem Warriors. Look at this. Woo. It's so stupid. It's such a. I remember like when the game was like coming out, they're like the secret feature that no one is talking about in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. You can run around like it's Fire Emblem Warriors. Okay, yeah, that's stupid. He doesn't reach. Hubert, how about you? Oh, this is the thing that makes him stop. Yeah, you didn't know because it's like dumb. It's pointless. It's funny. I do like that it's there, but it's just like, why would you ever do it? Why does he never kill with gauntlets?
Right makes might, right?
Shut up. He's level 6. I don't understand why he's level 6. He just still sucks. I'm gonna like up to heal Edelgard here.
I thank you.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do with Ferdinand. He doesn't even have like a healing item.
I can fight through anything.
Trade. We get like what? We'll heal him. I don't really know what else we can do. Okay, that guy's going that way. I don't know if we can actually get him. No, we can't. It just yeah, we can actually get him. It's not a bother at all. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if we can get this guy. He's being like a real prick. Like, maybe we still have like 2 tries. Well, 1 try. Only 1 try, really. So maybe at the end, if I still have this Divine Pulse, I'll try it again. I'll try to run back, but like, ugh. I also still want to get to this chest. What turn is it? We have 12 turns to do it. Or, what? How many turns? 25 turns, but yeah, we only have 12 turns. That might be out of our reach. Okay, oh, Bernadette's not in range. Casper? You suck. You really do suck.
I will prevail.
Man, all the units are like butts. Okay, don't miss this time. Okay, Casper. He still dies. Buddy. Okay, who?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Man here. I hate everything about this. Why does the game hate me?
You should be honored.
Okay, that's a good level
Always
up.
getting stronger.
Sure. Okay, if we go around, we can maybe do something. Oh, this is like becoming so sloppy. She's out of heals? What the hell? Whatever, let's just go. I think we might have to skip out on this Death Knight kill, which sucks. Maybe not, like, it is to the point where I think we might have like a different RN where he's gonna actually go, he won't crit Petra. If he doesn't crit Petra this time, because he has a 35% chance of critting Petra. If he doesn't crit Petra, we can actually kill him. Because the kill is basically all like confirmed. How's this? 9, so Petra should. She doesn't, but if I equip this, if I give her the train sword, she'll double. Oh, fucking whatever. Just rally.
Appreciated.
Where's Bernie? We can't really tank with Edelgard anymore because again, if in case the Death Knight moves, I need her Gambit to confirm the Bernadetta kill. I don't think Constance has done anything this map besides rally.
Don't waste it.
Dodge. Fucking dodge. What the hell? Yeah, she's too far away. Oh no, she's close enough. Good. Finally, Constance that animation is so disappointing. Hit +3. Okay. Can we get a Lindhart kill? No. Nothing. Maybe. Alright, Hubert level up. Again, I love his new outfit. Oh, that's really good.
Will serve Lady Edelgard well.
That's a fine level up. Come on, Lindhart, you need to like. I think actually no, he did level up.
I didn't even enjoy it.
So we can actually finally promote him after this chapter. Thank God. We need to... His voice does not match his face at all. I think it's fine. It's the same voice as Cliff in Shadows of Valentia. Chris Patton. So I enjoy it. I think it's... Like, Cliff is obviously a fan favorite. And like, you know, I love him. He's kind of similar... Well, Cliff's more like a sociopath. Lindhart just doesn't give a shit. Yeah, rally him.
Unexpected.
Okay, we can basically beat this chapter next turn. Do I have a vulnerary? I don't know why I'm using them, but where's QB? Husband. I like it.
Thanks for helping.
No. Go in the back. You suck. Just keep going. Is there anyone I need to heal? Fuck, I thought she doubled us. Yeah, this song gets old. There are bangers in this OST for sure, but I think there are like some stinkers. And there's like not that many songs when you really think about it. Yeah, this game's awesome. Look at that. Real cool. I think we should just not bother with this guy. And like, I don't know, +2 magic. It's cool, but we have 8 turns. It's gonna, I think 8 turns will cut it close. So, I think we should just get this over with. This doesn't work. No. Maybe it will. Let's see. Can he do this without getting killed? No. If he hits this, but that's a big if.
Still unstoppable.
Oh, it's also ass. Oh, come on. Might as well try.
Marvel at our strategy.
Yeah, no. Nice wave dash. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Just do that. I don't think Constance kills. No. Dark Knight, I am the knight who says. Okay, that's actually really good. Both really good level ups from our mages. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. Like, I can try, but like I don't. There's the off chance that this doesn't work, and I don't want to like risk it. Actually, I can just do this. Let's see how much. I can just guarantee it, honestly. Okay. You know what? You know what? I think we can do it. We'll do it. We'll do it for the meme. How much does? Yeah, this guy's a chum. We can. Let's try it. Let's do this. Iron. The darkest of night falls around my soul. Hunter in me loses control. Whatever. Set up. Okay, right, just goes there. After, yeah, I don't remember that. Is that the Dark Knight? Is that Batman or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the reference. I'm sorry. Okay, let's. Moment of truth. Is this gonna work, or are we just gonna make make ourselves look like a clown once again? Probably clown time. Okay, no one else has a action really. I could have rallied, whatever. Okay, less crit. Oh. Oh no, fuck! I forgot to put the I forgot to unequip her. Oh no. Damn it. That would have worked too. Okay, no, we're not doing that. Shit, oh, I went too far behind. Uh-oh. Yeah, I went too far behind. That's not good.
I will get the victory.
Damn it, I went too far behind. That was so bad. Oh. We could have got that kill.
I've been practicing that one. It's dangerous.
I will prevail.
Okay, look. Let's just end this. I don't want. I'm so tilted.
You're too late. The seal will
Oh,
be
Monty
broken
Python.
any minute
Okay.
now.
If you want talk about bad music, this song.
I can improve too, you know.
We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. That's so mad. I'm so annoyed. Whatever.
Failure is not an option. I must.
It's no use.
Yeah, that was. At that point, I don't even care about the reset punish. I just do not want to reset the chapter. I hate this cutscene. It makes the guy look like... At first I thought what happened here was he shrunk this guy. It looks like, you know, he turned small. Oh boy, Ward. Yay, the Plague Doctor is dead.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
Man, it's been a while since I've not killed
He
a
got
Death
away.
Knight.
That sword. Why is it?
That's the sword that was in the casket. Seems to be shimmering, almost as though...
Not the end of the world. We can
Oh, looks like you have this under control. You.
it kind of is though. Like well, no, it isn't.
Will do.
We'll have another option to kill him later. And it's a tad bit easier than this one. This one, like, we couldn't kill him because he was just on a platform, like a tile that was gave us no chance. And that's like, I think that was just down to bad preparation. We have all the tools. Like Bernie Cadetta can do it, and stuff. So like, if that was a Lysithea, I've had like arguments with people, and it's stupid because they're stuck in like the 3 houses 2019 meta where Lysithea was the best unit in the game, and they were just saying that Vengeance doesn't work, and it does. And in this scenario, both of them wouldn't have been able to kill it because Lysithea's hit rate is horrendous. It's asinine. So she's not gonna hit with a +4 a void tile there. So it, like, yeah. We had it too. It was like I forgot to unequip them. I forgot to unequip Petra, because Petra was our only unit that could survive a hit. Sucks, but what can you do? Move on. We didn't get the spirit dust. I don't really think anyone needs spirit
As all
dust
of you
here.
have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to
We're not
rebel.
skipping Shamir text.
Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified.
Dishonoring
Yeah.
a holy ceremony.
No,
is
it's weird to
worthy
think that
of
this game's
death
about to be
for
3 years
a member
old.
of- You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining,
No.
it's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your soul.
Wait.
Monster.
This concludes the.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm angry.
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum.
Like,
It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack.
No, I
somehow
was
managed to
explaining earlier about,
disappear without
you
a
know,
trace.
Shadows of Valentia
Church of Ceres
meta, but like this
clearly
game's
isn't
meta
as
is
unified as it would hope to appear.
changed
It
also
seems
kind
the
of
bishop of the
since
Western
2019.
Church was
Like
always opposed to
Bernadette
the
is
church being
really good
ruled
now.
centrally
You just
through
saw,
Monarch.
like she just
Perhaps they hope to remove
she basically
the
one-shot
Archbishop
everything that
in order to completely
she could hit.
strip the central church of its
Um,
authority.
And Bernadette is considered the best, like the best student that's not the Lord's. Even she's probably better than Claude, honestly. I'm pretty sure Sylvain's actually gone up. Also, is pretty good now. Manuela's obviously gone up. I don't like using her at all.
Oh, that's right. Geralt, in order to function more, the
Yeah,
central.
blah blah.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar. They can be found at just.
It seems the knights we may be given.
To think, our own professor was. I never imagined explaining something so basic.
Yeah, Sylvain's
to
good.
an
I'm trying to
instructor
recruit
of
him.
mine.
Like, you didn't see him that much,
Something
but
was
he's
special
he was in
this,
Violet's
I knew not.
backpack. I
How
wanted to recruit
strange
him
that the
before this
Archbishop would
chapter,
ask
so like this,
someone
like
like
the
that
rest of the
to
stream
lead
is
their
basically
students.
going to be dedicated to
There's
trying to
clearly
get
more to that
Sylvain,
decision than we know.
and that's why I don't want to do reset
Lady
punishes
Rhea
for
is pretty scary sometimes.
for the monastery because
But to
I'm
execute that
I
whole
really
group
want to get
just like
Sylvain.
that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us,
Professor.
There you are, Professor.
Yeah, blah blah. Honestly, if the Sylvain's base stats are good, I'm replacing Casper. Casper has been ass.
Not that I
So
have ever
like,
placed much faith
I'll
in those
do like
swine
I'll even do a stupid Sylvain
have news.
build
Both good
to mix it up because I don't really want to do Wyvern Sylvain again, even though it's his best class. Like I'll do a stupid Sylvain build,
something
but
else was. The
if he's
sword
like
of the
just
creator.
for the fact that if he's better than
Ah,
Caspar,
the weapon
I'm doing
wielded
it
by
because
that thief,
Caspar
the
is dead
king of
weight. He's
liberation.
not killing. I have to set up kills for him.
At any rate, it is now in the hands
He
of the
dies to
Academy's new
everything. He has no
professor.
HP.
I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the
Yeah,
crest
stupid
stone
build to
had
fall.
already been removed from the sword when it was found.
This is such a random
As
cutscene. I
There's
like.
more. The professor was even without the crest.
Absurd. The king of liberations.
They must be allowed as for your.
Good.
I cannot. That sword.
Yeah, blah, blah,
It
who
is
gives a
all
shit?
for now.
Lady Rhea, wait. Surely it is if someone. Nemesis. When folk Nemesis you. However, Lady Rhea.
No, since now.
There you have it.
the sword of the creator, and that sword.
Sword chose me.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
I feel as and there the sword such a.
Not Catherine there.
Yes, it bears. Alright, whatever.
Like I'll do I don't know. Says is such a pest. I am. Hey, you know what? Like, look, there are two sides of Sed. There's the he's a pest, or he's like the cool dad. You know, I love both sides. I wish there was more shown of like, you know, asshole pet Sedith. Because you know when I think of Sed, he's like a chill dad, and like I actually really like his supports. But I wish there was more asshole
Part
Seth
1.
like
White
stuff.
Cloud.
He's fucking awesome when he's an
Verdant
asshole.
Rain Moon.
Like his Hilda support is
Tower
amazing.
of
Where
Black
he's trying to
Wings.
threaten Hilda. It's like there's a story about the fox, the squirrel and the fox or whatever.
The ceaseless rains.
It's about like it's a passive aggressive attack on Hilda's like maturity. And it's like super like threatening. Like I love that set. He's awesome. Like Seth is like one of I think demonstrates one of the better strengths of Three Houses, because like the game is like now that it's gotten a lot older, there's a lot of heavy criticisms you can throw at the game. You know, case in point, this stupid monastery. But I don't know, Seth I think demonstrates better qualities of the game. I like his I really love his writing and
I would like
his
for you to take your
voice
students
acting and
into
stuff.
Kingdom territory to
He
eliminate some
really does demonstrate a lot of the best
They stole a
qualities.
hero's relic
of
from
it.
House Gautier of the Holy
it.
Kingdom of Fargus. Their leader's name is Miklan.
Why must the church eliminate him?
This skirmish, so
Yeah,
we
blah,
are.
blah, blah.
The however,
I do like Seth, but I
Professor,
don't have time for
I
this.
heard about a thief with a hero's relic. After all, you have the sword of the If the legends are true, even the most elite I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you
Yeah.
realize.
Oh boy, it'll go down bad.
Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher? Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much
I also love
specific-
Hanneman, but like
I had, eventually. In other words,
we need to like
after
hurry
this,
up.
However,
We're almost
a
at 2 hours and we
crest-
haven't even got to the monastery.
you're a there can.
I know the game. I have. Okay, wait, I didn't read this one. I have the game and started Blue Lions. Shoot. Do I want to do this now? Because last time we didn't. I did this and we didn't get like charm. Let me look. Let me do this from memory. You know. I don't like these sites. Where is she? Manuela. I think I have mint leaves. I'm curious if where Effie will where Effie will go after Thene and this, and if we get another partial Otomo, or if they're try something else. I think they're gonna. Oh shit! I don't think I have any of these. Okay, whatever.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise?
Let me finish this and then I'll talk.
Thank you.
Like I think. I'd hope they
Oh,
I don't agree with the idea that they should just like go back to linear FE, saying like the GBA games or Tellius. I think I kind of want them to do something experimental. It's that they need to do a better job at doing experimental things.
Yeah.
Relaxing at the sauna. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Am I that terrible of a woman? So I'm a little unkempt. What of it?
You're not like Kempf. Yeah, I don't like that. I love Kev.
That's right.
Wow, I'm so good at this minigame. No, I don't care. Whatever.
Thanks for the treat.
Like, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, if they go back to saying, like, linear FE, then, you know, what's the difference then, besides, like, me just going plain, you know, I might as well just be playing, you know, GBA ROM hacks. Because, you know, like, I feel if they went back to linear FE, that doesn't solve the problem with the fact that they don't understand map design. And, you know, they need to, like, actually figure out map design before anything else. That's like my number one complaint, is they don't know what how to do map design anymore. Oh, okay, this is an important Metal Gear Solid cutscene.
Bob, save.
If you're wondering what the M. DeSanta is, it's Michael DeSanta from GTA 5. There's a fantastic YouTube series called, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses X GTA 5, where the guy they mod the Three Houses models into GTA 5. So Byleth is Michael DeSanta, like Dimitri is Trevor Phillips, and, you know, Claude is like Franklin Clinton. It's really stupid. Edelgard is like Michael's wife. It's hilarious. I really recommend you look it up. Who could that be?
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case.
Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's not your support.
What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there?
Why is Violet up here anyway? This is not
Professor.
Violet's room.
What are you doing here?
I heard something.
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
Why are you not in your pajamas?
Ah, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating. No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing. I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne. Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again. Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Here's my edgy backstory. You know, I've seen a lot of people, like, claim that, like, you know, they really relate to Edelgard's, like, PTSD and stuff, so like I can respect that. Oh, certifications, yes. Who can certify? Bernie can? But I don't know if Bernie's the issue with like her certifying is that like she hasn't got strength +2 yet, and I feel like the strength +2 would be good. Plus she hasn't got shove yet either. Oh, shove doesn't matter. Shove sucks. Oh no, she doesn't have shove. But shove sucks. Who cares? How about us? How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, we're doing ass. I would like reposition on them too, so we're gonna have to be careful. So I'm gonna like hold on to that so far. Oh, we can't even promote her to like good class. Archer is fine, but it's not. I'd rather go Brigand. It's half Dane similar Edelgard. Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna like try not to do that. Oh, Edelgard can. But she as well is not like. I guess she doesn't need strength +2. Maybe it'd just be better if we go strictly towards get her into Brigand. At least get the stat bonuses. So yeah, I don't mind this choice, honestly. Ha ha ha.
As expected.
We didn't get any stuff. We'll hold on. Alright, we'll hold off. It is important though. I think that's also move +2. Like move +1 on her, so yeah. Alright, let's get this over with. The issue with that Edelgard thing is if I have to do a reset, he is going straight to she's going straight to Bishop. To Mage, and that's gonna suck.
I passed? Well done, me.
Dane aspect was brought in by like basically Awakening was the first game to do it, but it can go farther back to FE12 where Chris was introduced and everyone just basically loved Chris anyway. Okay. Yeah, let's go explore. Oh boy, my favorite part of the game, exploring. Oh shoot, is the bathhouse open?
For friendship.
Oh, seas. Thank you for following. Hello. Just trying to. We're just trying to survive here. Trying to go to Abyss. And actually no, the big objective for the rest of the stream is trying to recruit Sylvain. I really want my Sylvain. So Byleth is yeah. Like I really want Sylvain, so I'm trying to get him.
What's that?
Okay. By the way, this guy.
Hey you're from up top, right? What business do you have here?
Please do not let this guy win CYL 6. Do not vote for that guy. That's not reverse psychology either. Do not vote for Abyss Keeper. Where is Constance?
It's like this.
Is she outside? I think she might be outside. Oh, this sucks. Okay, yeah. CYL6. It's a dumb Fire Emblem Heroes thing. Essentially, it's a community vote for okay, let me explain it again. CYL6 is short for Choose Your Legend 6. It's a community vote where the community, aka us, gets to vote on characters that we want, that we really like. That gets to have a special they get to get a special alternate version in Fire Emblem Heroes. So it's like a cool, like, mega alt. So saying like back in 2020, all the House Lords plus Lysithea from Three Houses won. It's 4 units you get to vote in, and it was Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude, and Lysithea. It was a terrible year if you did not like Three Houses, and they basically got their final classes from this game as their alts, and then Lysithea got like a special mage class.
Hey, I could use a hand.
So like, yeah, you can vote for your favorite units, and the vote is very like the vote is very broad. You can vote for characters that are not in the game yet, so people use it to tell the developers what characters they want in the game. So like, for instance, Sane from Fire Emblem 7 is not in the game yet. I do not know how he's not in the game. So there's gonna be a lot of people who are going to vote for Sane, for instance, or there's gonna be people who will vote for let's say Leone is not. She has a summer alt in the game, but she doesn't have a base. Her like OG version is not in the game yet, so people will vote for Leone in that sense.
I could use your help.
Or who else is not in the game that's like big? Boyd from like Path of Rains is not in the game yet for some reason.
Would you help me out? Right. Knew I could count on you.
Okay, what the hell? But yeah, like so yeah, you can vote for characters that are not in Fire Emblem Heroes, sure. But you can also vote for like, because the choices are so broad, you can vote for like enemies. So you can vote for like let's say you can vote for the Death Knight or whatever. You can vote for Nurgle. You can vote for Nurgle. You can vote for like Limstella. You can vote for Brigand Boss from Fire Emblem Echoes and stuff. You can vote for Izuka, or like a lot of stupid characters. And then you can vote for NPCs for whatever reason. So George from Tellius, you know, the guy who you sell items to in the base, he didn't win, but he got a lot of votes one year. It was from a bot. So he actually got into the game. He's actually in Fire Emblem Heroes. He has actually really good art as well. It's so stupid. So George is in the game. Fucking here. If I go back here.
What?
Lag. I need to do some camera tricks. If I go back, this guy's in the game. He won last year.
Professor, nothing to report.
Because he's a meme. So like, he won last year. Like, you can vote for you can vote for Natalie from FE7, you know, Dorcas's wife. You can vote for her.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. Professor, I hear you cannot remember.
So, you know, you gotta be really careful. Like, or not really, you don't have to be careful. You can vote for wherever you want. I just don't, I would rather someone
to be stolen. It's unheard of.
that deserves it be in besides, you know, another meme.
Just last month, the sword of the
Or if it's a meme, I want it to be like clever. I don't want, like, Abyss Keeper is just obvious.
For House God, but at least
Like, Natalie would be funny. I think Natalie would just be amazing.
And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Aw.
Oh, Professor, excuse me.
Quite so.
Okay, here's what we gotta do.
Professor.
Okay, we're gonna try it, guys. Yeah, everyone in the game's already in, so I don't really care. But
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. Please, Professor.
let's see it.
What's up, Professor?
No.
Hey, I got a
No. Fuck. Okay, no. We're gonna do a reset. I mean, there's a lot of endgame bosses that are in the game already, though. There's, like, Duma's in the game. Ashera's in the game. Like, I haven't really decided who I wanted to vote for yet. I'm going to give at least one vote to Lowen, because I think it'll be funny. But, yeah, I don't know who I want to vote for. Like, I'm thinking about characters that aren't on the game yet, and, like, the ones are, like, Lowen. That I really want are, like, Lowen, Vanessa from Sacred Stones. I would really like to be in the game. Who else?
Okay.
Vake, maybe. Like, Vake's not in the game yet. I like Vake.
I thought school life would be, but since
Shut
you
up.
arrived, it's been
Maybe not. Alright, let's go with
Aristocrats are
the
fools,
adult.
allowing their lives to be though.
Okay, never mind. No.
Swinging a sword about in the Holy Mausoleum? I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
They didn't? What?
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but it's torture not being able to go in.
Like, what is he talking about? He sounds like he's like doing No Nut November. What the hell? I don't know if we can do it. Like, he's so picky about like our reason magic, and how many days do we have for this? Oh, we only have 2 fucking days to do this. Oh, that's really brutal. Okay, I guess we're going to have to do it this way. This is so ugly, but whatever. Yeah, blah blah. Let's go. Who needs it actually? Oh, Bernadette. Oh shit. Okay. This is stupid. Like, alright. Let's get in. No, I'm not gonna sing that song. Fuck, Bernie, really? Okay. No, Peleus is in. Peleus is in Heroes actually. And so is Sephirin. But Sephirin doesn't have his he doesn't have like an OG alt. He has like a he's in the game as a Christmas character. So like, yeah, Sephirin would be cool if he was actually in the game naturally.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
You know who is not in the game? The Dawn Brigade. It's only been the only Dawn Brigade members in Heroes thus far are Micaiah. There's like 5 Micaiah alts. Soth is in the game, and there's only like 1 Soth alt, not including his appearance with Bride Micaiah.
No.
Yeah, Soth.
Wyatt, perhaps. I would like to have more. Might you help me with a favor?
Yeah, Soth is in the game, and then Jill, her Path of Radiance form, is in the game. So, like, yeah, if the Dawn Brigade would be in, that'd be awesome. I guess there's Ninja Zyhark is in the game as a ninja, but, you know, it's not actually Zyhark.
I heard if this had something to do with a family conflict. What if it's. I know.
Well.
Let me in! Let me in!
Professor.
Hello there.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's Mercedes. Leonie. It was Ash, but I don't really care about the Korean Mercedes, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh wow, riveting gameplay here.
You have helped me so much.
Oh, do we have this open for us yet?
Need something?
Oh shit, we do. This is important. X skills, sword skills, bow skills. I'd say X skills.
This one? You're all set.
Authority +1. I guess lance skills afterwards.
You're all set.
Reason.
This one? You're all set. This one?
Oh, experience +5 is actually good.
You're all set. This one? You're all set.
Riding +2, whatever. You have a lot. Dang it. This one's also really good. I might as well just do this.
You're all this one?
No, Edward. Yeah, I'm surprised Edward's not in Heroes. Again, there's like a lot of characters that are in. I shouldn't have said like everyone's in the game. Like, there's a lot of characters that are in the game, but there's like characters such as, you know, Edward's not in the game, Nolan's not in the game, Sane and Kent aren't in the game. Neither version of Marcus is in the game, mind you, as well. Like, it's crazy how many characters are not in the game.
This one? You're all this one? You're all this one? You're all set. This one?
Yeah, now we have like more Divine Pulse than we actually need. Har's in the game, he sucks though.
This one? You're all set.
Okay, he's okay, but he's just not as good as you would want him to be. Bow skills, maybe. Like, this one's kind of like the one we don't need right now. No one's using bows in our army besides Bernie. Actually, you know, if we get Sylvain, a funny build. I've never done. We don't really have a sniper. Actually, no. If we get Shamir, and I really do want to get Shamir, then Sylvain. Probably don't need Sylvain to be a sniper. It'll be funny though. Like, if I want to do a stupid build with Sylvain, I might just it's either gonna be like Brawler or like he's gonna be a I might actually try to use his magic theme, but if we're going if I have to use Bishop Edelgard, we're gonna have too many magic users anyway.
See you again. Need something?
So maybe I'll just do this so we get, you know, the brawl stuff. Get the class XP thing.
You're all set. This one?
Sure, why not? Let's get the Divine Pulse. I'm going to need that heavy armor for Byleth.
You're all set.
Yeah,
this one?
Let's never reset. Let's just
You're all this one?
use Divine Pulses.
You're all set.
Land skills, I
This one?
suppose.
You're all this one? You're all set.
Authority, sure.
This one?
Wow, we basically cleaned this all up. Sure,
This
bow
one?
skill.
You're all see you again soon.
Yeah, like those ones are not in the game. Like a lot of Thracia is not in the game. Oh, I guess a good amount is, but like not a lot of Thracia is in the game yet.
Hey, you.
Oh god, more Bernie supports. You don't really need to do that right now, though.
Really?
Okay, what we need to do is we need to talk to Rhea. Yeah, maybe I should vote for some Dawn Brigade members.
Ah, Professor. Gerald, it seems here if he is not in... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
You must be. However, you will most. May I ask a favor of you? May I ask a favor of you?
No. But I do need you to give me this. So, oh. No! Okay, we need... Where's Hanneman? Where's Hanneman? Hanneman's here. Wish was another dark, like a reason magic guy.
Well...
Are you looking for
Professor,
Captain
are you
Gerald?
looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him. He was talking with a female knight.
How are you like that bad? You're supposed to be like a hunter. You can't discern who that knight was.
Hey, I know I'm in a different...
I really want Leonie. I love Leonie.
Oh my!
She's so good.
Crest of flames? No, that is quite enough.
I respect your
should go-
self-control. Faculty training. Yes. Okay, that might be enough to like actually convince Sylvain to join us. Ooh, we got thunder. Even though we're never gonna use it. You. Oh boy, I love backtracking.
Oh, there's a graveyard. I can't remember.
How do you not know? Why are they so dumb?
I am Rodrigue. I have come as I hear it.
Sure, whatever.
Professor.
Let's save again, because he did a lot of things.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known.
What's up, Professor?
Hey.
No! It's our charm. Our charm's like ass, I think. Because we haven't done any of those charm things. Yeah, we only have 11 charm. Like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Sorry, it's not gonna cut it, bud. Odds are he's gonna just like he'll like ask to join us during the week anyway. So if I can't recruit him during this monastery day, we probably can get him the next day. Hopefully, I don't know. Because I think we have a support with him. Like I think we hit the like at least the C support. Unless there's 2 C supports, then we're in trouble. So like if I go here, supports. No, he just has the C support. I don't know why we can't get. He's not like going for us yet. Excuse me. Take the sword critter out. I'm going to use that for the next chapter, but just eat this. Oh yeah, Minecraft. We have more hearts. Okay, let's go to the graveyard.
Hey, I was thinking she's resting beneath this. Oh, of course. I suppose I haven't. She was gentle, and I cherish. And she died, but this ring is one day. I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Okay.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Citri Eisner. You know, I like the joke that Violet's mom is actually just Pala. Because she looks like Pala, it's kind of funny.
Magic? I've heard.
All right, let's go give Yeah, we're gonna give Linhardt some weed.
I'll gladly take this.
Oh yeah, he loves the weed. Running into walls, my favorite. Come on.
Right.
I'm not secretly eating cake. You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not weird, Bernie.
Thank you.
I appreciate your effort.
Yay, tasty baked treat. Oh, what? Where's that? We just got it. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here.
I've been looking for this.
Then we can just give her a gift. Here, take this tasty... No, actually, that's probably good for Lysithia. Take the...
Wow, thank you so much.
Okay. Oh, we just gotta do gardening. You know, all these exciting 3 houses stuff. Constants.
The next mission is to rout bandits in the kingdom, is it not? I find the bandits have captured the matter would be. I grant that I fear that if.
Oh shoot, my monitor's like dying if I do that.
Let me still. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to.
Why is it like dying whenever I go here?
I must extra the matter. I grant that I fear.
I guess like an NPC was in the way. I thought it was like my monitor dying. I think it was just a game.
The matter I grant that I fear.
No, it's the game. I have no idea. No. We'll just eat dinner with her or something. I don't really want to. Like, I probably should give those gifts to Sylvain if anything. Oh, it sucked. I'm out. Yeah, thanks for watching, Magic Guild. I hope to see you again sometime. Yeeks. Fish and Bounty Hunt Festival.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Hey.
Why is Anna here?
I've been hearing about you a lot. If you ever want to sell it to me,
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the what a complete...
Actually, how's he doing on...
I have heard... It would seem that you're... It's a shame
He also is, like, interested in joining. He might actually... I don't know if he would join. We don't have any supports with him. But it'd be useful if he joined. I don't know. What else do I need to do? Did I talk to everyone yet? I'm pretty sure I talked to everyone I need to. I can do this. How good is our thing here, by the way? Oh, we do need to actually like feed our students. No, maybe not. We'll feed our students. Oh, and we have a support. What's our support? Is that can't be Sylvain again? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh no, it's Bernie. Yeah, I think if we do get Sylvain, I'm actually just really considering we just
After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really
subbing in for Caspar, because Caspar is dead weight. I said that already, but like he dies to everything. He doesn't have the strength. Like his strength's not good. Like I'm so fucking disappointed with him. Well, I shouldn't have been this way. I was not like I've heard all the stories. Like he's you know I don't know. He reminds me of Vake a lot. You know, Awakening Vake, where he's a fighter, but he suffers all the problems of a fighter, but he doesn't even have high HP or anything. So like he dies in like 2 shots and he just gets one shot by everything. I had to set up kills for him. It's so fucking obnoxious.
Professor.
Okay, let's do these supports. I'm probably just gonna skip.
Hubert?
Yes?
I wanted to thank you. For the other day, you know, when I fainted. Thank you for carrying me back to my room.
That was nothing. It saved me effort in the long run. Leaving you there would have just caused even more trouble.
I guess that's true. Well, thanks. There, I said it, and now I'm going.
Is this why you've been circling me like a vulture for the last several hours?
Vulture's a bit... well, yes.
Yet you would have fled if I'd approached. It seems you will avoid me at almost any cost.
Well, that's...
You don't need to say it. I know. I'm frightening. I'm told so often.
Jet black hair, golden eyes that pierce the darkness.
Apologies.
I don't know what the actual quote is about with the
Not
morphs.
to laugh in your presence from now on.
The grin of death itself. Terrifying.
You think so?
Oh no, now you're angry too.
Hardly. I'm sorry to have frightened you.
No, you're not. It's a trick. You're lulling me into a false sense of security. I can't stand it.
She's a lost cause.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, let's look. I don't even know what this is.
Petra. Industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now...
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire.
Okay.
I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
If you know what happens later in the game, yeah. Yeah, let's get going. Where am I? What was I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna make the battle save here. And okay, please, Sylvain, give it to us. I'm ignoring that burning support intentionally because I'm gonna just use this time to like use that to like just get her instantly excuse me. She'll get like she'll get motivated during the support. That's what I'm about to say. Oh, where is she? Damn it. Okay. As for Edelgard, we could like work on the flying right now, honestly, to get her to Pegasus Knight, because her Pegasus Knight Edelgard would be fine. What to do? I guess we can always use lances in the game, but sure, whatever. Oh fuck, we're gonna have to like train Dorothy. That sucks. He's honestly on his way here already, so sure. Like, I do actually want to try Fortress Knight like Fortress Knight Ferdinand, but like, cause I can't really think of an actual use for him. He's like, I don't want to do Wyvern Rider. I think that'll be lame. I could. Maybe I should actually do Wyvern Rider. Yeah, maybe I'll do Wyvern Rider. I think we don't have any good Wyvern Riders right now, so. And if we're recruiting Sylvain, then he will be a Wyvern Rider. Alright, then, and like, he's not gonna be a Wyvern Rider, we'll do, yeah, we'll do Ferdinand, why not? So, where are we at? Yeah, group is fine. Maybe Sylvain will be, maybe Sylvain's gonna be the,
enlightening
Fortress Knight. That'll be good. Constance von Nutella. So, for her, she wants. How are we gonna make her a Dark Flyer? And she's not even. She's like already halfway there to flying. I don't really. We should just go with the magic. Okay, I really don't want to do this, but we have no other options. Actually, that was pointless because she has heavy armor. She needs axes. Okay, that was bad. Goals. those. Yeah, that looks fine. Everyone is like looks to be in order. Bernadetta really needs axes now, so no. I mean, Archer Bernadetta isn't bad either because we can work towards hit plus 20 with that. So like, I can try that if I want.
I do believe you're right.
That's so bad. Yeah, Sylvain's like, "Ugh, that was stupid."
Professor.
No. Okay. Yeah. This is an important support.
Great weather today. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think?
Definitely.
I'm glad you get it. With great weather like this, there'll be no one inside to bother us. I love feeling like I'm all alone in the world. Oh, that.
Scary music
Well,
playing.
I guess I can tell you, Professor. My father's obsessed with money. He's only ever
Mr.
seen me
Krabs.
as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair. I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did. But before I knew it, I just couldn't bring myself to leave my room anymore. I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough. After that, it was just constant scolding. He couldn't say 2 words to me without mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. Soon, I stopped wanting that. I was happiest alone, but even that made him mad. And when he tried to drag me outside, I kicked and screamed so much, I seriously hurt myself. He's calmed down a bit in recent years. His constant torment was replaced with complete indifference. He mostly acts like I don't exist now. If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped. My mother ordered an attendant to stuff me in a bag while I was sleeping. By the time I figured out what was going on, I was already here. For a while, I was sure I was going to die.
Doesn't really make sense, but
Here I
sure.
am. Look at me, still breathing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you down talking like that about my past. Just forget everything I told you. There's no point in talking about myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie! What? No, it's not... Oh, Professor! How can you be so kind to me? I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Please don't look at me.
It is sad. I'm gonna be lying. You know, that abuse. Sylvain, Sylvain, no! Sylvain, why? Betrayed.
Our professor is certainly
what?
Yes.
Got fucking betrayed by Sylvain.
It's a decent result.
It's clear
It's
to
fine.
I think
Smash.
I'm a quick study. One step before the next.
So I've seen stupid Bernadette like builds that I might try, but like be cool if we can get advantage on her, not gonna lie. Okay. Right, time to explore again. I really doubt our biologist can like hit. What's here now? C. magic. Not to mention charm requirement. Yeah, like I really don't think we're gonna hit get Sylvain here unless we take another round of the monastery. I mean, all of our units are promoted, so it's not that bad. We can we could in theory just skip a battle day. But man, we're like really behind. I'm gonna try this again.
I can't believe. Please, Professor.
What's up, Professor? Hey.
It might be the charm. If we don't have charm, we don't have charm. In that case, like, yeah, I might just skip the skip out on the battle. Try to just get recruit Sylvain.
Oh.
Come on. Like, the door's like basically broke to let me in. That's funny. Also, like Leon, we don't have Leone yet. I don't think we're not even close to getting Leone. We don't have a like our lands is still at E. Like we can obviously get that if we can. I would love to get Leone, you know, sooner than later. So.
You must, however, you will.
Oh, it's not enough. Especially with that. That was a shitty level up.
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problems? Not used to it. Take it outside the monastery, then. You need to come to grips with it, and quickly.
Yeah. It's not looking good. Ah, wow. Two, like, not... No, for sure we have to actually do, that then. Okay, we haven't talked to yet?
Hi there.
I have a request. Hail, Professor. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge no, Professor.
Yep, come on, let's go, let's go. I think if you talk to her, she can do faculty training too. I just don't know if she does faculty training with reason. Let me look. So I'd hate to like just have her on the field. She's not even trained yet. That's like why I'm worried about like the reset punishment where I had to train her and like she's not trained at all. No, she does faith. It's not port. Yeah, we can't do that. Which is on the menu. Let's not do that one. This one with Leone. Should have Leone, I believe. Yep. I'm really shocked we have not got Leone support.
Yeah, you.
That.
Is that the Sylvain support? No, who then? Oh, Leone, okay. I jinxed it for myself. Okay, who else then? Goals, we have, Lindhart's good. We do need to do, like, at least one more. I'd say it'll go, yeah, these two. Then we probably can just, like, get Edelgard.
Hello.
And
also
for how about at least.
Oh, we don't have anything. Maybe we have to like actually do the yeah, we'll just do that. I guess if we like, we can do that again later. Just do this, yeah. Full menu, Edelgard, and who else? I guess we can like try to get like Lysithea. If we can get one with Lysithea, that'll be good. Because yeah, Lysithea's on our reader as well. Marianne, like again, I would love to get Marianne, but she's
Eating
have to be
delicious
like
food
via
really takes my worries away.
like supports because I'm not gonna train. Why? I guess if we're gonna do Great Knight Byleth, we're gonna have to train horse riding, but it'd be slow. Okay. Let's try this again. At least I don't have to like do another mission. But
Please, Professor.
Gone
He
long,
really is
long
one
enough.
of the worst people I've ever known.
What's up, Professor?
Yeah, no. Okay, let's go do that Leone support. Oh boy, I love Leone supports. I actually do like them. This one's her worst one though.
Oh, Professor, I was just about.
Yeah, we'll skip it. It's kind of a shade look on her.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, she has Tempest Lance now, which is good. Ferdinand. What are we doing with him? Flying. I guess flying.
I see. Never.
Lindhart. He does want to become mage, but I would love him if he got like. Does he have restore? I don't think he has restore. Like if he got restore, it'll be cool, but it's going to take a while. He needs to get to mage, so I believe he gets Beloganon as well, and Beloganon would help quite a lot. Okay, Bernie, just pump up the axes.
Thanks.
Okay, Constance. Yeah, just
You see, I shall. I could do. I could do it.
Again.
Professor.
No. Yeah, we're on the bench. Whose birthday? Leonie's birthday. Hello. Host a tea party. I don't know if we have the her favorite tea. No, we don't. Oh no, we do.
Thanks for inviting me. That looks delicious.
Okay, that's good. Wow, I love the very fluid rigging here.
This is really nice.
All right, tea with Leonie, maybe. Talk.
Yeah.
Potential training partners. Yeah. The conversation got lively.
Yeah.
School days, monastery rules, dining partners. Shoot. School days. Okay, yeah, school days.
Yeah.
She's 19. I don't. What do you mean by school days? Like what? When you were in the garden? Because that's. Given how Leonie acts, that's what probably she remembers. Fashion, of course. Mighty weapons.
Yeah. Don't throw away anything that's still usable, okay? I'll take whatever you don't need.
Okay, nod.
I see.
Oh yeah, Leonie.
What are you staring at me for? I've been doing all my training. Captain Gerald made this necklace for me a long time ago.
Oh,
it's a
no.
reminder of where I came from.
Captain Gerald.
This is
whatever.
really nice.
Hopefully you get some charm from this. That would really help
Thanks
with
for
the with our Sylvain quest. Yes.
It's a decent.
Wow, they really hate each other.
Hope this is good for something.
Okay, last chance. Last fucking chance. Last shot we got here to, like, get our boy.
I am you must, however, you will most.
Okay, it's doable. I think actually it's basically all but confirmed. Just as long as we don't get like a poop friggin' session here with Hanuman. Oh yeah, that's good. Man, we have this is like a sick Byleth. Mage Byleth, but we only there's nowhere even close. Imagine if I was just doing it the wrong time. Like just doing the wrong thing the whole time.
Professor, I can't please, Professor.
Fuck it.
I can't believe my. Please, Professor.
What's up, Professor?
No!
Hey, I got a girl waiting.
No!
Well,
What the fuck? Oh, fuck. You fucking kidding me?
Oh.
What the fuck was the point? He's gonna like join next chapter when it's too late. That's that's so asinine.
Hey.
Ugh. Anyway. Oh, look who's here. I'll just do it with them.
yeah.
Actually, what? Let's see. Do I have a support? No, we don't get supports. I don't even think I went to the stupid greenhouse last time. I should have done that.
My mistake.
Oh boy, this is all the trappings of a monastery visit. I'm not even just gonna use magic.
It's things are.
This did not go well whatsoever. Bernie. Whatever.
Ooh, delicious.
Some raw Nutella. Edward Hershey.
I appreciate.
Do something stupid, just to like troll. I don't think this is gonna work, but
Captain, if there's a problem, I want to help any way I can. I did, but he just dodged the... Hey, I hope I know I'm in a...
yeah, we're not. Who else? Hubert. We don't have any gifts to give to you. I think we're just gonna have to like take the L and not gain.
What?
Well, actually, we do have. Okay, who's not motivated? Lindhart. We can like, or Petra is not motivated. Where's Petra? There. I think we have like a couple lost items.
I had lost.
Yeah.
You have my.
Oh.
You have my.
Oh. Professor, I can't please.
Think about it, buddy. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, it's Petra. I like Petra. Oh, but that just means that we wasted the items, whatever. It's very late.
Please take my
This is our
apologies.
early B support.
I lost time while I was training. There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good. I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right. Why? Because the position of Brigid is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Brigid is a small island in the middle of them. Brigid has great beauty, but little power. We will not will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone. Yes, that is why I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than
I don't know why we can't tell her it's try harder, but sure. No fucking Sylvain. Well. Kind of like, I'm tempted just to rewind that and just go back to, just do a battle, but I'll just save it here for now, and like I'll contemplate over that, because we do want like battle XP, so I'll think about that for next time. But I'll end the stream here. It's just under 3 hours. I think it's a good time to call it. Actually, no, you know what? I have an idea. Put this on the filler. My computer's gonna glitch out. Okay. So my switch is off, but the stream is not over yet because I have a plan. We're gonna go do something funny. Let me go find actually, no. I want no Fire Emblem. There is one song in Fire Emblem that I absolutely adore. When this was playing during the Tempest Trials the other month, I was just so happy. Like, I love this song. But anyway, I need to do this in studio mode because I don't. Okay. That looks good. Turn it off. Here we go. SACD. I think this is fine. I usually like plain names, but whatever. Male Byleth, I would say. Oh boy, my mouse. Male Byleth, definitely A. I think. Yeah, he gets the kills. The EXP thing he can set up is really good. It helps boost our students up a lot. He's fine with the Chalice Beginnings as well. He's a good Chalice Beginnings candidate. So I do like our Byleth so far. I just don't know what class to put him in. I think it'd be interesting. Like, if we're going to have to do Great Night Bath, I'm really interested to see where that goes. Edelgard is for sure, as she's our best unit. When Bernadetta isn't nuking someone, she has actually a competent enemy phase. Her like defenses are insane. I'm like loving her as a defensive unit. So I think even if she becomes a stupid bishop, like provided her like defenses are not bad, I think she's gonna be fine. And like if her magic growth is good, then I think we actually have something on our hands. So I actually am very interested to see. I kind of want to do the Bishop Edelgard now, but we'll see when that happens. Hubert, I'm thinking sort of B. He might be moved to A. B seems weird, but he's good. He's missed a couple crucial hits, but he's fine. Like the Meyer utility and the Banshee utility are coming in handy. Maybe not this stream, but in the last stream they did. Ferdinand's... I would almost do this, because Ferdinand's not been great. Lindard's been like... I think Lindard's been better than Ferdinand. Ferdinand's... I don't know, he gets doubled. He's good. His Tempest Lance utility is fine, but it's whatever. He's like strictly like... I think Dorothea was better than him last chapter, so this guy, if I can recruit Sylvain or even like Leonie, like, and I have plans for Leonie, but disregarding those plans, even Leonie with that stupid, like, in general is good. Is way better than when I recruit her late. Like, this guy is going off the bench of me. He's the first one to go, besides like Dorothea, and I would probably take her over him because healing is better than what he's been doing. I have to set up kills for him. He dies. He can't take a hit. He gets doubled and just dies. I don't know. He's going away. Bernie S. Vengeance utility. Main reason. So yeah. Petra. I'd say better than Ferdinand. She could have set up the Death Knight kill, but yeah, we kind of messed it up. I think honestly I would do it this way. It's kind of how I feel. Like Ferdinand was kind of a liability last stream as well with the auxiliary battle. Is this all our units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and Constance. Where's Constance? Sucks that there's no time skip out here for her. Constance, I'd say she's like better than Linhardt, offensively. Maybe better than Petra. Might be pushing it. She's been good. Like probably this tier's so like I think this tier can just be unordered. And like maybe no, it's like she's our best. She's good on both phases. She's extremely good on player phase. If so yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, I think this is good. Again, plans really are gonna be for like the next streams are gonna be we gotta beat Tower Black Winds, which is gonna suck. I'm really not looking forward to that map. Like I'm heavily considering like doing just resetting and doing the auxiliary battle because I think we're gonna need that auxiliary battle in order to well, maybe we don't, but like Tower of Black Winds can for sure get a reset. So I'm like I was worried about like investing into Edelgard's flying stuff because she might just not get it and become a bishop. everyone else is like other plans really are like I do want Shamir, but like I'm worried about if we will even have the space to deploy Shamir, because that would involve like these two are already gone. I think these two below are gone. Ferdinand is at risk of getting benched. So in that case, then the units I wanted to use are like I want to use Leone, I want to use Sylvain, and like I want to use like Shamir. So like I can bench these three, whatever. I don't care. However, if I get like the reset punishments, which I can like change. Let me pull up my reset punishments here. Like I can change these reset punishments. That they're not exactly set in stone, but like we might have to like use a Mortal Savant Lysithia, which is yuck. I don't like it'd be funny, but it's yuck. We might have to use Anna or Hanneman. So I might change these honestly because I don't think they're like using like these ones in particular like are just kind of trolling. So I might change this. I don't know. Because it depends. Like, I think Bishop, Edelgard, and Great Knight Ballot are fun challenges. Like Anna and these are kind of like I'm just using really bad. I'm just sandbagging hard. So this could very well be changed. I don't know yet. However, like. As for this, like I think if I have any predictions, I do think this guy's going as soon as Sylvain or Leone gets recruited. Like even fucking Lawrence probably would be better if when I recruit him and just get rid of him. I don't know when Hubert's gonna fall off. Hubert does, I think, fall off at some point. Constance will become a Dark Flyer. Hopefully her her magic and speed are good. That's all she really needs. Petra, at this point, is my only confirmed Wyvern Rider. So she's gonna be doing a lot of carrying. She has to get good. As for Dancer, okay, here's my funny idea. I want to make Leone when I recruit a Dancer because I think it'll be that'll be funny as hell. Everyone here I don't really see as great Dancer candidates. Like maybe Ferdinand, because Ferdinand we can do sword dance Ferdinand strats, but I don't really care about that. I don't think he's good. He's gonna be good, especially if I'm gonna bring these two in. Like, we might have to not forgo a Ferdinand at some Ferdinand if he's not gonna be great. Otherwise, yeah, I am struggling to find spaces for some of these units. Like, Shamir is gonna want Deathblow, and Deathblow's it takes a long time for her to get. It's actually really annoying. Her path to get Deathblow is really annoying because she wants Deathblow, and I think I was using her in Blue Lines, and I do think she actually really wants hit plus 20 from Archer as well. So you have to take her through 2 intermediate classes before you bring her back to her to Sniper. So you're gonna want to recruit her early as well. It's all really complicated. Like Sylvain, once we put him through fighter and then just get into Wyvern he's set. Leone, because I'm not using her seriously. Just for dancer stuff, she's gonna be fine. I think is whatever. Everyone else here, I don't care about. So yeah. I could even just not do that and have Leonie actually be a combat unit. Maybe I'll do Dancer Hubert for the memes, because what the fuck else can I do? I don't think it's gonna be great after time skip, so Dancer Hubert might be the play, and then I actually just have Leonie as a combat unit because oof. The only issue with Leonie is that she's gonna be competing with Petra for speed stat boosters, and the issue with both of them is the speed stat booster fight is very competitive. So like, she already has like an up because she took the DLC speed boost, so she's like gonna be +3, and then I don't know what her like averages are gonna be when she joins. So that's my issue with like Leonie as the with Leonie for God, I can't speak. With, you know, Leonie's a combat unit. That's why I want to do her as a dancer, because it's just funny and, you know, she's good. Like, Sylvain's different. Sylvain has like a different purpose entirely. I think he's actually like a fine melee tank. So, I don't know. Everyone else, like Lysithius, whatever. I think that's it. Again, just these two are gonna be great. Even like Bishop Edelgard's gonna be great. But that's fine until he becomes a great knight. Interesting War is very close to becoming benched, and these two are going when I can get rid of them. That's it. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for those who followed, and have a good night.